Hey everyone, Dream here. Welcome to or back to my channel. So I know I've disappeared for a while. Not very proud about that. It actually bothered me a bit, but you know what? Life happens. It is what it is. And I've actually seen some of you just join recently. So welcome to my channel, you guys. So coming back, I thought I'd do a crowd's favorite and updated how does your person feel about you. I'm actually gonna follow that up with what does your person think you think about them, just to keep it consistent. And if you guys want to hear anything after that, let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. I'm all ears or eyes. And yep, so let's get into this. We have, as usual, three piles. Pile number one, pile number two, and pile number three. Let me zoom you guys in. For pile number one, we have these pink buttons. We're using buttons today. Pink. Group two, we have this very vintage, retro, wooden looking button. I don't know why I'm even describing these. Group three, you have a regular button with dark black or dark green, either black or dark green rim or edges. So like whatever, you guys can see them. I'll give you guys a moment to see which pile or bun you feel most drawn to. And after you're done choosing your pile or bun, you can always scroll down to the comment section below or description box to find your timestamp that's going to link you to your personal reading. So without further ado, let's get into this. Hey group one, if you guys chose these pink buttons, then welcome to your reading. So let's get right into this. So I pre-shuffled some messages for you guys. We have the clarification cards and let's get into this. So obviously we're talking about what your person is currently feeling about you, or how they're currently feeling about you. And you guys have here the Five of Cups in reverse, Six of Wands, Page of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles reversed, Four of Wands, Nine of Swords reversed, Death reversed, and Three of Swords. Okay, so as usual, before we get into this, we have here Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We have Scorpio. Um, Currently weak on the fire and air, but you guys, it could be any sign. These are general readings, but for the most part, I am getting Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and Scorpio, but we still have more cards to come, so stick around. So let's get into this. Okay, so the first thing that I see here, you guys, we have the Three of Swords and the Nine of Swords. The first thing that I get here is I believe your person is either hurt from you or for you, if that makes sense. Either you did something that really hurt them, or just they're simply hurting because they're not seeing you, or maybe because of a split up. I'm not seeing any specific reason here, but I do see a lot of hurt coming from your person, and you have negative self-talk, you have self-loathing here. So a lot of, it almost feels as if your person is regretting something they did in regards to themselves, and not a situation as a whole. So that could be simply talking about a wasted opportunity with you, something that they thought was going to happen in the future, because pages are, planning cards. They had something in mind, they thought something is going to go a certain way, but it did not turn out that way. So either way, I feel like there's a lot of sadness coming from your person's part. It almost feels like they just want to get over that, they want to end it. But you know what's interesting here? You guys have here Death in reverse, but you also have the Four of Pentacles and the Five of Cups all in reverse. So on one part, you have somebody, like obviously your person, but somebody who's like very attached, somebody who's very resistant to change, somebody who's possibly still hung up on what was. But then you also have here the Four of Pentacles that always encourages somebody to kind of go out, get out of your comfort zone, put yourself out there and see what the universe has for you. You have here the Five of Cups, somebody getting over something that happened in the past, like spilt milk, whatever is bothering them. So on one part, I see your person kind of putting themselves out there, but on the other part, I see them attached and holding on. And I feel like what's happening here, because I'm looking at the Nine of Swords here, and at the bottom of the card you have like this one man stabbing the other, or like people's one stabbing the other, and that symbolizes an end of a phase, end of a situation, feeling the need to leave something in the past. And I feel like for the most part, this is what your person wants here, because looking at this, I feel like your person went or is currently going through a period of a lot of heartache, a lot of, possible regrets, should have, would have, I'm having a hard time dealing with this, but like I for like one part of them is finding it so hard to let go, but I feel like another part of them feels a responsibility to kind of do something about them, to get themselves out of this rut that they feel like they have been stuck in for quite a while now. And I feel like they're taking it upon themselves to kind of force themselves to get out of the situation and possibly put themselves out there, or do whatever it takes to kind of forget, and if anything, possibly move on. I'm not saying that this person has forgotten you, because like I said, one part you have attachment, but the other part is like, I gotta move on, I gotta see what else is out there. I don't want to feel like I'm wasting my life away, or that I wasted my life waiting for something that I don't know what the future holds for, if that makes sense. And I feel like ultimately here with the Four of Wands, your person is seeking or looking for that happiness, for that, joyfulness, success, celebration. And I want to say here, for some of you, looking at the Three of Swords and the Four of Wands here, some of you, I believe that if you know about this, I feel like your person may already be involved with somebody else, as in a third party. But you see what I see looking at this. I feel like a part of them is still holding on to you. But in a way, I feel like if they are with a third party, but like ultimately what I'm getting from this is like, I want to do something about my life to kind of get out of this, mental rut or mental state. So, but for those of you who know that your person is with another person, I feel like that is in a way to kind of, like, I don't want to say a rebound, because not obviously not everybody deals with that. Not everybody has like ill intentions to go into a relationship or something with like, knowing full well that it's a rebound. Not everybody is like that, but this is what it feels like here. They may not intentionally be doing that. They may think that they're doing something good for themselves. They may be, maybe that's their way of kind of moving on and dealing with the situation. But ultimately, I'm looking at this and I feel like your person, if they are with another person, it almost feels like I'm trying to see what else is out there. I'm trying to see if my feelings are going to change. I'm trying to see if I can actually move on. But if not, like I said just a minute ago, ultimately, I feel like your person's goals are just to be happy or to be stable, because I feel like, at the moment, with the Six of Wands here reflecting the Nine of Swords, your person may be feeling like they don't know what to do about a certain situation. What all everything that they're doing here, I don't feel like they're very certain about. It's all just trials, like, could fail, could actually work out for them, but they're trying to do something, they're trying to move on. And I feel like they may be at a good place in their life at the moment. They may be maybe in good shape, they may be doing well for themselves, where they feel like they're being recognized. Or for some of you, if they are with a third party, this third party may be, making them feel better about themselves, maybe like helping them get over the situation, that they feel for you or they had previously for you. So yeah, so far this is what I see. Let us move, like clarify further and see what else we can get here. We have the Magician, we have the King of Pentacles, we have the Four of Pentacles, and we have the Moon. Okay, oh my god, you guys, I cannot be making this up. I cannot, like, you can't make this stuff up. We have here the Four of Pentacles upright, and then you have the Four of Pentacles in reverse. When I said that whatever your person is doing, is doing it in a way that is very uncomfortable for them, because they're still holding on, but they feel like they need to take action towards something. It almost feels like they have responsibility towards themselves to make themselves feel better. They cannot be stuck in a certain situation. You have the Four of Pentacles here, clarifying death in reverse. So you have resistance for change, and then you have, somebody who's like deeply holding on to a situation that at one point I feel like they were very hopeful for. At one point they thought that things were going to go a certain way, but they ended up going, obviously different. That ended up in a lot of, heartache or, pain here from the looks of it. So when I tell you guys that this person of yours has not, let go completely, I feel like deep down, with the Moon here clarifying the Three of Swords, this pain that they're feeling or their feelings for you, I feel like they run deep. And this Four of Pentacles in reverse, it's kind of like your person going along a path or a journey that they don't know what it's going to lead to, because like with the Moon, you never know what the journey or what the outcome is. You're going into darkness, you're walking in blind. So I feel like this is what your person is doing. They're going down a path, and I feel like this hurt, this pain, this feelings run so deep. They're taking them with them. They're not expressing them. They're not talking about them. For those of you who know that your person is with another person, I don't feel like they're letting that out, or they're letting them know, or letting them feel anything, because like you also have here the magician clarifying the Four of Wands. That's if we're talking your person is with another person that you know about, because with the magician I don't feel like your person's feelings are very straightforward. Obviously with the magician you have a bit of, you know, secrecy, you have a bit of like illusions, trickery, um not being very upfront. And I love these cards, because if you look at the magician you kind of see a tiny person, like as if this like giant human is playing with this tiny person in the palm of their hand. So like if it were to me, I feel like my original thought of maybe a rebound or a way to heal would be what this person is to them if your person is with a third party. And that's so sad. You cannot be, obviously this may not be for everyone, because like ultimately what I felt here is that, you know, your person is just looking for possibly a relationship, a significant other. They want to feel joy, they want to feel happiness, but is it true? I feel like because they have secrets, because they have feelings that they're not fully expressing, maybe feelings that haven't completely healed, that they're still going on the journey to heal. They're not feeling their best with this third party, but it is also at the same time doing something for them, or making them feel as if they're doing something. Because at the end of the day here with the King of Pentacles, I feel like your person is looking for that peace of mind. They want to feel like they have control over their feelings. They want to feel like they are mentally going to be okay, and that this is not going to be a forever thing. So I feel like basically what's going on here is your person for the most part may be experimenting, maybe you know, had enough of what's going on with them, with their feelings, with their thoughts, that they're thinking about putting themselves out there and you know, trying to see what that is going to do for them, or if that's going to change anything regarding their situation. And I'm not sugarcoating this. Obviously you guys would want to hear the truth. So when I tell you that a part of your person is still holding on, a part of your person is still thinking about you, you can see it like the way I see it. Like you cannot make this shit up. Like Four of Pentacles here upright and this in reverse. Everything about this says that your person feels like they're forced to go down a certain path that they don't not want, but like they want to do something about their situation, because for the longest time, or for a while now, I feel like your person was not happy. They had plans, they had thoughts, they had ideas, but they did not turn out the way they expected. So and at the end of the day, I feel like what your person is aspiring to do by turning around and leaving these three cups behind is to manifest happiness, is to manifest joy, is to manifest you know, positive feelings in their life, which is something that they may have been missing, maybe ever since they left you or they last saw you, whatever is the case for you guys here. So let's get into the messages and see what your person has to say regarding the situation. And you guys have here, I hope we cross paths again. So that is that. Next, you guys have my hands are tied. So yeah, there's something about your person that may feel like they cannot do anything regarding this situation, but hope and pray and, you know, wish that things would change. So yeah, next you have I keep checking on you to see what you've been up to. You are the one. You have I wonder if you are happy without me. So am I the only one that feels that way? You have life sucks right now. Please understand. Well, honestly, you guys, like I'm looking at this. You have here the Four of Pentacles, you have the King of Pentacles, you have the Page of Pentacles. When like I feel like when your person says life sucks right now, I don't think that's on a material level. I feel like maybe in their life day to day, financial, home life, whatever it is, I feel like they may be doing well. But maybe I feel like what really sucks at the moment is, you know, their emotional state, their mental state, their feelings. That's something that they feel like is missing and they want to gain control over, or they want to stabilize here with the King of Pentacles, clarifying the Nine of Swords and the Six of Wands. So, yep. Next, we have I want to reach out, but I'm afraid. So there you go. You have my hands are tied. I want to reach out, but I'm afraid, as if they don't know what like the outcome is going to be. Because like I said here with the moon, you're going down a path that you're not sure about, or you don't know what is holding for you. And that could be in regards to you and not that just this journey that they're going on. I worry our differences are too much to overcome. You have complications scare me. And finally, you guys have here, I thought about reaching out to you, but then I stopped myself. So I want to reach out, but I'm afraid. I thought about reaching out to you, but then I stopped myself. You have complications scare me. I worry our differences are too much. So I wonder what is going on for you guys. But there's a lot of, almost like fear holding back your person. We also had here at the beginning the Three of Swords and the Nine of Swords, a lot of regrets, a lot of like should have, could have, possibly here if they wronged you or they did something wrong to kind of lose an opportunity or a chance with you. But yeah, that is all for you, group one. Let me know how you guys felt about this reading. Remember, next, if you missed the introduction, we're going to be talking about what your person thinks you think about them. So if you want to see that, make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. Hey group 2, if you guys chose these wooden buttons, then welcome to your reading. So let's get right into this. I've pre-shuffled some messages for you guys. We have clarification cards, and let's get into this. So obviously this is what does your person, or how does your person currently feel about you? And you guys have here the High Priestess reversed, Eight of Swords reversed, Ten of Pentacles, Five of Swords, Page of Swords, King of Wands reversed, the Fool, and Four of Swords. So as usual, before we get into this, we have a lot of air. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We have Aries. We have actually fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We have water, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So air, fire, and water. But we still have more cards to come, so stick around. So let's get into this. Okay, you guys have here the Five of Swords, you have the Four of Swords, Page of Swords, Eight of Swords. This person who's on your mind or that you're asking about is thinking about you a lot. I feel like you're heavily on their mind. Um, yeah, yeah. I feel like there's a lot of curiosity coming from their side, like what's going on with you, what's happening with you, a lot of looking back, a lot of questions, a lot of, unanswered questions, uncertainty. So yeah, I feel like this person's really thinking about you. So let's get into this. Okay, so to start off, I see here also the High Priestess reversed, Eight of Swords reversed, and the King of Wands in reverse. So, okay, having the High Priestess and Eight of Swords both in reverse, I feel like this is like illusions, mysteries, right? But like reverse them and you have actuality, something that is actually there. And I feel like what's happening here is that your person feels for some reason like they are very tied up. They don't know how to, possibly approach you, do with you, talk to you, whatever. Like when it comes to you, I feel like your person is very tied up, and rightfully so. Like I don't think that they're imagining that they're being tied up. I don't think that they're imagining that you're going to reject them. I feel like the most of like them feeling like they're tied up is based on actual situations, actual reasons that are actually there, that are telling them, how many times am I going to say actually, or letting them feel like this things with you may not work out, and they feel like they're tied up, they feel like they're lacking control, they feel like they don't know how to come towards you or possibly fix something with you, because I feel like your person here with the Four of Swords is taking some time to kind of like a period of restoration, a period of actually taking everything that happened between you two and thinking about it and trying to resolve it and like see and plan what to do about it in the future, if that makes sense. So I see a lot of curiosity coming from their part, and I see here with the Fool, I do believe for a lot of you or some of you that maybe this person you're thinking about or asking about has approached you a couple of times or once or twice, possibly in the past things did not work out, and they may still be thinking about that. They may still be thinking about coming or confronting you, or jumping in out of nowhere and testing the waters, see where things are going to lead. But I will say with that comes a lot of fear here with the Eight of Swords and the King of Wands. These two, actually, this whole line with the Five of Swords, I feel like your person did something in the past. They may have been very arrogant. They may have, for some of you, mistreated you or wronged you really bad. And whatever they did, I feel like they actually see that. There's knowledge here. This is no longer talking about mystery. This is actual knowledge about something that happened, something that went down. Like they see something that they did that did not put them in the most positive light, and that in turn is kind of in a way tying them up with the Eight of Swords here. It's like, okay, I know what I did and I want to come forward with this. I want to do something about this. They may try to jump back into your life, but I don't think they're sure um, about how to do that. There's a lot of uncertainty coming from their side regarding you. Like, what are you thinking? How could you possibly react towards this? Are you going to cut me out? Are you going to react the same way you reacted in the past? Am I going to be dumb to kind of jump back in or talk to you or try with you again? And at the same time, I feel like there may be more than just you in this whole situation. For some of you, like when I say more, there could be like it's like they're not just thinking about you. For say for some of you, you may have a family, like family kids with this person, and they're gonna have to take into account what the kids are gonna think. Maybe some of you have friends or family that do not agree about this person that we're talking about. They would never accept them. They would never maybe make them feel welcome. So there's like something about your person that makes them feel like they need to consider more than just you. They need to consider the outcome of this whole situation, that could, because it could not just harm, your whole situation, but something, a lot of things with that, if that makes sense. That may be for some of you out there, but I feel like there's more than just possibly you and them. There may be something regarding surroundings. There could be something regarding money. But yeah, there's something that is, I feel like at one point your person is very frustrated. They may be tired, or of holding back, of sitting back, of not knowing. That's why there's a lot of curiosity on their part. But there's also the need to kind of hold oneself and sit back and really think about this before kind of jumping back in or trying to do something about this. And you know what's interesting? You guys have here the Ten of Pentacles talking about commitments, long-term situation, but then it's also reflected by the Fool, which talks about lack of commitment, talks about foolery, talks about carelessness. So there may be something going on between you two, say like money, finances, kids, families, whatever it is that is bigger than just you and them, and they were very careless with that. Or maybe just simply a long-term situation, or maybe a relationship that you should have considered the time and the energy, and the hard work that we put into this in the past, but you were very careless about it, and now you kind of in a way wasted everything away. So there's something about this that feels like whatever this person did makes them look very bad, that now they don't know what to do about this whole situation. They really feel like they're tied up, and rightfully so. This is not something they're imagining. This is not something in either of your heads. This is something that happened, and now you got to deal with the consequences type of energy. So let's find more about this. And you guys have here the Three of Wands, you have the Star reversed, the Hierophant reversed, and Illumination reversed. So you know what? I always say this, like we have more cards. I'm gonna like tell you what the signs are, but then I put out the cards and I never remember to put the signs out or say what they are, and I missed it for group one, but I'm gonna start with that here. We have Aquarius, we have Taurus. Actually, like I said, we have a lot of air energy. So yeah, we have Earth again. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We also have water. Let's get into this. You guys have here the Hierophant in reverse on top of the Fool. When I said lack of commitment, like this is crazy. To like the Hierophant in reverse and the Fool, yeah, there's definitely something about your person that comes off as maybe a player, maybe a deceiver, non-committal, not to be trusted. It's somebody who you feel like you cannot easily work with, is coming off as something that is very unconventional. It doesn't have to be that they are a player. That could simply be like, okay, maybe you're into a person, but maybe your family does not like them, or maybe you want to like you have kids with this person, but they're not showing up as much, or they're not always there for your child. So there's something about your person that's coming off as very short term, in and out, not always there. Basically, like what, like the one word that I can come up with is non-committal. It's either that they cannot commit to one specific situation, or like they're very moody, like one day they're one thing, the other day they're, it's like you never know what to expect out of this person, or you feel like they could not fully give in or open to this person, so you're always kind of taken back or on the edge, or feeling like you gotta be prepared for what's to come type of energy. So yeah, there's this is what I'm getting from your person here. And you have here the Eight of Swords, you have the King of Wands in reverse, and the Star reverse. So when it comes to hope of working out whatever is between you two, I feel like they're lacking completely. So this whole line is very strong on that. Like, I messed up. I feel tied up. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say. And I like, by the day, I feel like I'm losing hope of ever working this out, or maybe you forgiving them, or, starting something new, or renewing this whole situation despite having the Fool here. So I feel like their intentions is to start something new and build upon that, and like become something more. But I feel like everything surrounding the whole situation, maybe their actions, maybe everything that happened between you two, is not giving them that much hope to kind of run off or run on and, be hopeful for what's to come after, if that makes sense. But on their part, I feel like they're not only curious, but there's a lot of curiosity here with the Three of Wands, a lot of, waiting. No, did I say curiosity? I feel like they are very curious, but they're doing a lot of waiting. They're having a lot of patience. There's a lot of planning coming from your person here. A lot of planning. Like, they're really taking their time to think about what they're gonna do next, or how to possibly jump back into your life and take action and possibly fix whatever here was broken. And I don't know, like, I feel like my tone is making your person look like they're a terrible person. That's not my intention. That's not what I'm trying to say here. But I feel like they may be thinking that you think that they are very, untrustworthy, or they're not very committed, that they did something, there's something that they did in the past that is holding them back. They feel very tied up. They feel like they cannot march forward despite really wanting to. So I feel like that's why they're very curious. That's why they're very, like, they have a lot of questions in mind. There's a lot of things that they want to know or learn about you, but it feels like they're incapable of doing so. There's a lot of like lack of clarity about possibly where you stand, or how you feel truly about this whole situation. And what they're running on is like, I look terrible, I look bad, I don't know what to do, and I feel like there's no hope for this, if that makes sense. So yeah, group two, I feel like your person really wants to jump back into your life, or really wants to reach out. But there's something regarding your situation or their actions that is almost preventing them from doing so, holding them hostage, by their own doing, or by their own hands. It's as if your person put themselves in a certain situation, if that makes sense. I hope this whole reading makes sense. So let's get into the messages here. And you guys have, you are the one. So I got this for group 1 too. I want to be more than friends. So yeah, maybe you are on speaking terms with this person, but they want to talk to you regarding something more, or be more, or okay, now that we're speaking, how can I, fix whatever it is that I messed up in the past, if that makes sense. So yeah, I'm trying to think of what I want to say. Wow. Okay, so here you go. A lot of thinking, a lot of contemplating. And I will say here with illumination, and then you have here the High Priestess reversed, like the Four of Swords. I feel like, okay, like, it's like your person knows that they did something wrong, right? Say, for example, this is not something that I'm seeing here. Say your person maybe cheated on you, right? And now they're thinking about coming back. Like, they know that they did something wrong, um, but it's like they don't understand that you're someone who's never going to accept that, or you're somebody who possibly, like, you feel like if somebody cheated on you, you would never take them back. I feel like that to your person does not, they cannot comprehend, or they cannot accept. They're almost like, what I'm trying to say, maybe coming off as delusional, or a bit foolish, or a bit like, I don't mean to be mean to your person, but they may be coming off as clueless. So, like, maybe from where you're standing, it's like you look dumb. But to them, I feel like they don't grasp why you think that way. That's just an example. I don't know how else to explain it, but there's something regarding your person that says clueless, either about your feelings, why they did is not acceptable to you, something regarding that situation. Next, You guys have here, I wonder if you are happy without me. Next, I will always love you. I left you before you could leave me. There you go, the Hierophant and the Fool. There's something, again, regarding like this is showing up a couple of times now, talking about your person maybe not being the most committal or not possibly the most faithful, or coming off as a player, or not to be 100% be trusted for something that they did in the past. I'm not saying that that's who they are. Like their actions in the past may make them look like they are somebody who's not to be trusted. I keep checking on you to see what you've been up to. So there you go. That is the whole curiosity that we, like the first thing that I saw here in this reading. You are never far from my mind. Yeah, I would believe that. You're very much like, that's literally the first thing that I said here, that you're very heavy on their mind. I'm really bad at commitment. Wow. Wow. This is crazy. This is crazy. Okay, I want you, but I shouldn't. So there you go. There is a very strong theme here for you, group two. Oh, and at the bottom of the deck here, we have I worry about us a lot. So there you go, group two. Let me know how you guys felt about this reading, your thoughts. Let me know your thoughts down below. I'd love to hear from you guys. And for our next video, it's going to be what your person thinks you think about them. So if you want to see that, make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. Hey group three, if you guys chose these buttons, then welcome to your readings. So I've pre-shuffled some messages for you guys. We also have clarification cards. So let's get into this. So obviously this is how does your person currently feel about you. And you guys have here the 10 of Wands reversed. You have the Lovers, 5 of Pentacles, 8 of Wands reversed, the Hanged Man reversed, Justice, Knight of Swords, and the Sun. Okay, first things first, we have here air. We have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We have water, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. We have fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So yeah, fire, air, and water. So let's get into this. Okay, group three. Okay, group three. So, okay, I see here the Five of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords. I can already tell that there was something, like, I'm looking at this and I don't feel like this is just like a divine separation. Like obviously everything is divinely guided, or you know what I mean, but this specific situation, I feel like someone or both of you did something that led to this whole separation. It doesn't have to be as big as drama. It could be simple, like not putting energy towards each other or anything similar to that, big or small. But I feel like there was some sort of intentional action that led to this whole separation between you two. And I'm looking here, I see the Lovers, I see Justice, I see the Sun. So when it comes to your person, like, I don't know how big or small what happened between you two that led to separation here is, but I'm looking at these cards and I feel like the way your person looks at you, despite whatever happened between you two, they look back at you as they look back at you fondly. They look back at you like they don't see you as a terrible person or a bad person. I feel like whatever happened between you two, in their head, they're justifying all of it. Say you've had a fight before the last time you saw, like the last time you saw each other. I feel like in their head they may be justifying that, like, okay, I also said this and that, you know, it makes sense that he or she would say so, blah blah blah, if you know what I mean. So I'm looking at this and I feel like I just don't think that your person looks at you in a negative way. Everything they think about you is very positive. You have the Lovers, you have the Sun, you have Justice. So there's something about your person that is thinking now, like with the Knight of Swords, I'm not getting that this person wants to rush in and they want to make everything right. I feel like if anything, with the Eight of Wands here being in reverse and the Knight of Swords, they may be waiting for an opportunity to kind of jump in and if anything make things right, or rebalance the scales, or you know, compromise or make everything right between you two, even if that does not mean, you know, getting back together or creating something more, but like just to like at least remain on a friendly level. Because like I'm looking at this and I'm not getting the energy or the sense here of dislike or hate. So like I want to be at least friends. I want to make things right between us, because I'm looking at the Five of Pentacles here and the Ten of Wands, and I can already tell that both of you went through a lot together. It doesn't have to be that you were together, you were in a relationship and you went through a lot. I just feel like emotionally there may have been a lot of ups and downs, but eventually here with Eight of Wands and the Five of Pentacles, you ended up on your separate ways here. And with the Eight of Wands, like I did not talk about this, but in reverse with the Knight of Swords, I feel like there may be a lack of communication. I feel like you're not seeing each other as much, you're not connecting as much. I'm not even getting that you may even have each other on social media or anything of that sort. And I feel like what's happening here, this lack of communication, this lack of, seeing each other and interaction is taking away a lot of opportunities that I feel like looking at your person is waiting for. There's like, it almost feels like your person is waiting for an opportunity to kind of present itself for you or for them to kind of work on things and move from there. But the lack of interaction, the lack of communication is, not allowing for that to happen. And therefore here you look at the Hangman in reverse. The whole situation between you two is becoming very stagnant, very stale, no movement, a lot of delays. And what's interesting here, I see the Lovers, I see the Five of Pentacles, like whatever is happening here between you two, I feel like it's very mutual in terms of feelings. I feel like there's a lot of, mirroring when it comes to the energies here. Whatever you're feeling, I feel like your person is feeling, and vice versa. And if you don't feel this way, that is completely fine. We'll stick to your person. But I feel like for a lot of you, this is going to be mirrored. I feel like you are as fond of this person as they are of you, or you have like, you look back at them in a positive light. Like you don't dislike them, you don't hate them. Like you may wish them the best or wish them well. You may also want to communicate with them, and vice versa. I feel like they want that with you. And these burdens, like in tarot, when it comes to love, the wands here are called the arrows of love. So whatever is happening here, I feel like you're both feeling the same thing. These burdens, these thoughts, whatever happened between you two, there's a big, disliking. I want to disconnect from this. I don't want anything to do with this. I want to, dissociate and separate myself from whatever happened between you two, because it's not easy. On your person here specifically, feel free to say that that's you too, because honestly, I am getting that this is very mutual. But I feel like it's not easy for them, and they want to separate from that. But preferably they want to fix it. They don't just want to forget it. They don't want to just like push it out of their head, if they're even capable of doing so. But ultimately, I don't think that your person is very happy about what happened between you two, and they want some sort of balance or resolution to happen here to kind of fix whatever happened between you two, even if that doesn't like means that you don't come back together. But like at least they want to know or have the comfort that you left on almost good terms here. So let us clarify and see what else we get about this. And you guys have here, oh, did I? Yeah, I gave I gave the signs. Okay. The 10 of Pentacles, we have the 5 of Swords, we have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, and the Hermit. So before I forget, we have here Virgo, we have again with air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So yep, because I keep forgetting every time. So let's see here. Okay, wow. Like when it comes to tarot, like preferably the way I like to do it, to me personally, the lesser the cards, like with these 8 cards at the bottom, I'm good. Like I can tell you everything that I need to say. These clarifiers are more for you to kind of reassure you or give you extra information to know that this pile is yours, and all that. But like, and I say that because I see here the Ace of Pentacles and the Five of Swords, and a lot of the information here, or a lot of the times when I clarify, it kind of reassures what's already been said. Because like I'm looking here and I see here the Ace of Pentacles. This is exactly what I said here with Eight of Wands and the Knight of Swords. When I said that your person is waiting for an opportunity to kind of present itself for them to kind of march in, this is exactly what I'm talking about. You have here the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, and I love how the Ace of Pentacles here is presented by an open door or a door. Reverse that, and I feel like your person feels like the door is shut in front of them. And like I feel like they want to come back, they want to make things right here with the 10 of Pentacles. But I don't think they want to come back looking like a a beggar or looking like they have been thinking about you all this time. And I don't know, almost in a way it coming off as very vulnerable or very weak to you. I feel like if they want to come back, they want to jump onto the opportunity, what it looks like it's natural. Say maybe you go to a party of a mutual friend and you both end up going at the same time or seeing each other, and that's when you have a conversation and make everything right, and then start from there, if you know what I mean. So that way it looks very natural, but like anything other than that, I feel like your person feels very awkward or not as confident jumping in out of like nowhere, just coming back into your life and trying to make things better. I don't know, there's something about this that says that your person is not very happy about that, and they're just waiting for something to kind of present itself. But again, but the lack of communication, the lack of talk, the lack of, seeing eye to eye is taking a lot of these opportunities away from your person. So with the hermit here, I guess your person feels like, I said originally that I do believe that this is very mutual, but when it comes to your person, I feel like they feel very lonely in this, as in they are the only ones that feel this way, as in they don't know how you feel about it. And I feel like with the hermit here being in reverse and it clarifying the 8 of Wands, and the sun, they want something, they want to fix or bring back that joyfulness that you once had, but the lack of connection, the lack of communication is taking a lot of away a lot of that hope that your person has, in terms of gaining or having an opportunity or a chance to jump back in, or tackle the situation and do whatever it is that they're really thinking about here or have been planning or imagining in their head. And this is really great because you have here the 5 of Swords clarifying justice in the Lover. This whole line is talking about seeking and wanting resolution, wanting to fix a situation. I've been looking at you, I've been thinking about you, I've been thinking about fixing this, but I do not know how. I don't have the answers, I don't have the solutions, I don't know what to do. I'm very much stuck in this. And I feel like here with it, like you guys have here the 10 of Pentacles and you have the Sun. Some of you may have a family with this person, or specifically kids. But for the most part, I feel like not only like do they wish for something better to kind of complete whatever is happening between you two and make it long term, regardless of whether that's talking about friendship or on a romantic level. I just feel like this person wants stability with you. But also here, when I'm getting with the 10 of Pentacles, clarifying the 10 of Wands in reverse and the Hanged Man in reverse, I feel like there may be outside circumstances that may be interfering between you two and, making the whole situation between you two even harder or not as easy. And your person is having a hard time kind of coping with that or dealing with that, and they don't know what to do about it, especially here with the Hermit showing up in reverse. It's like the Hermit usually is like all-knowing, very wise, takes things easy, but looking at your person, they're coming off as very restless. They're thinking a lot, they're looking back a lot, they want answers, they want solutions, but all they're getting is delays, stagnation, not knowing what to do, not knowing how you're feeling, and feeling very much lonely in this. And like the doors are shutting in their face, like not knowing how to get through this wall, basically. So yep, let's get look into the messages for you guys here. I pre-shuffled those, and you guys have here, I want to prove myself. So yeah, that's for those of you where this ended like with drama or trouble or fights, because like we also have here the 5 of Swords in reverse telling me that there could have been something in the past that led to this separation, talking about fights or cutting out or anything of that sort. So they may be trying to come back to kind of prove themselves that they're not as bad as maybe when you left each other, or whatever happened last time you've seen each other. So next, I worry about us a lot. So yeah, that is the Hermit in reverse, the kind of losing hope. Maybe I'll never get the chance or the opportunity to kind of jump in or do anything about this anymore. So as in they've lost. I wonder if you are happy without me. Why does this feel like, I wonder if you feel the same way about me the way they do about you? I don't know, that's like the first thing that popped in my head. But yeah, I wonder if you are happy without me. I get lost in daydreams about you. Yeah, this is exactly what I said just a minute ago when I said that your person is doing a lot of thinking, a lot of looking back, and they're faced with, shut doors. Next, you have I want to reach out, but I'm afraid. So I got this for group 2, I believe. You are my secret passion. You have I will always love you. So you are my secret passion. I will always love you. This may be somebody in your life that you left and they may still have feelings for you, but they're incapable of kind of confessing that or letting you know about that because they don't know how to come back after, everything that happened. The thought of you still does things to me. So yeah, it looks like this is someone, maybe this is not just, stagnation and holding back. Maybe this is also attachment. They find themselves very attached to you. They find themselves daydreaming about you, daydreaming about a future with you, daydreaming about answers and solutions and fixing whatever happened between you two. Because I'm looking here at the five, you look at the Five of Pentacles here and you have these two people. Like these two people are, yes, they're walking by side. Yes, they're going the same direction, but they're not exactly together. It almost feels like they're both tired, they're both exhausted, they're both hungry, they're both freezing, but yet, and like one of them is having it worse, like talking about you guys, one of you must be having it worse than the other. But at the end of the day, they're walking alone. Yes, it's the same direction, but they're walking alone. And that's why it's making me feel like you're both going through the same thing, but you're not confessing it, you're not communicating it. So it's coming off as very one sided to your person here. And they're probably thinking about you a lot. Maybe they're not over whatever happened between you last. I still see a future with you. Oh my God, that's exactly what I talked about. This is the Ten of Pentacles here, imagining a future with you. That's why I think I cut my, like, this is what I meant here. They're maybe stuck on you and not just stuck in the situation and not being able to do anything about it. And finally, I care too much about what others think right now. That is also what I talked about earlier about like the outside circumstances that may be affecting the situation between you two. And at the bottom of the deck here, we have so much in common. So yeah, I feel like the group 3 and group 2 are very much opposites. Because like your person comes off as the fool, their group 2 comes off as the fool. You guys got the Knight of Swords. Like the group 2 is like, I'm gonna jump in, whatever happens happens. You guys are like, no, I need an opportunity. I think their group got our differences. I worry our differences are too much. You guys have, I have so much, we have so much in common. So yeah, very much opposites. I don't know why you guys had to hear this, but yeah, that is all for you, group 3. The next video is going to be what your person thinks you think about them. So if you want to see that, make sure to subscribe. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that thumbs up. Let me know your thoughts down below. I'd love to hear from you guys. And yep, hopefully I'll see you guys in the future. Bye.